Hi, I'm back again. So actually, what is this? I was going to tell you is the tsunami, the floods, and the volcano. This is such a big option, and this is such a big point, and most natural disasters. I keep on. I would love to explain and explain and explain, but this is again going to go out of your book issues. You won't be able to know what is happening and what is there and what is not there in regarding your books, and so we will not know actually. You will think that sir is going out of my books and he's not telling me the right thing. He's going out of the syllabus, but for explanation I have to explain. There is no other option. I get involved into it so much. So tsunami, I had given you an example about the tsunami. Actually, what happens in tsunami? A tsunami is a series of waves that are created when water in the ocean is rapidly displaced. These waves can reach up to 100 feet and in height, causing height before crashing into the land. Volcanic eruptions. I had told you that. Okay, in the Pacific Ring of Fire, just now only I told you in the last video that these things happen also beneath the sea basin or the ocean basin. Now, see, a tsunami is a natural disaster. That is also a natural disaster. Is a bad event caused by the natural processes of earth consisting of floods, hurricanes, tornado, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, tsunamis and other geologic process. A natural disaster causes life or property damage and leaves everything devastated. These are natural disasters, all are included. A natural disaster is a major bad event caused by natural processes of the earth consisting of floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, volcanic eruptions, earthquake, tsunamis and other geologic processes, which is a series of fast moving. Now we'll come to tsunami. Tsunami is a natural disaster which is a series of fast moving waves in the ocean caused by powerful earthquakes or volcanic eruptions or landslides, or simply an asteroid or a meteor crash inside the ocean. An asteroid, which is a huge ball of fire which comes down, if it crashes in the ocean, a tsunami can happen, or earthquakes inside the basin, volcanic eruptions below the water, or landslides. Huge mountains, landslides falling into the sea can cause a huge wave, and it can create a wave. A tsunami has a very long wavelength, a length of the shortest repeating part of a sine wave. All waves can be formed adding up sine waves. This is very like normal. When we hit a stone in the water or in a pond or anywhere, you see the waves form. So one after another, one after another, one. But a tsunami has a huge wave. One wave will create huge length of wave, and then another one will come. So it can be hundreds kilometers long. Usually a tsunami starts suddenly. The waves travel at great speed across an ocean with little energy loss. There is no energy loss there. They can remove sand from beaches, destroy trees, toss and drag vehicles, houses, and even destroy whole towns. Tsunamis can be caused by meteorite strikes in the earth's surface. When a meteorite strikes the earth's surface, though it's very rare, that does not happen. Tsunami normally occurs in the Pacific Ocean, especially what is called the Ring of Fire, but can occur in a large body of water. I told you what is the Ring of Fire, isn't it? The Pacific is an arc around the earthquake is formed. Term refers to the coastal areas around the Pacific area. I told you it looks like a horseshoe, isn't it? That Pacific Ring of Fire, generally it creates there. The water often draws back from the sea coast half of the wave period. Suddenly the sea water goes back prior to the wave getting to the coast. Before that huge wave comes, the water decreases. If the slope of the coast is not steep, the water may pull back for 100 of meters. People do not know that people who do not know of the danger often remain on the shore. They think, oh, nothing is going to happen, we are standing here. Tsunamis cannot be prevented. However, there is a way to help stop people dying from a tsunami. International and regional warning systems, especially the Pacific Ocean, issue alerts before the big waves reach the shore, because earthquake that caused the tsunami can be felt before the wave gets to the shore. People can be warned to go somewhere else. They are actually basically tidal waves which happen underwater earthquakes, and the best thing is to move away and go to a larger place. So I'm going to keep this till here, and I'll just read it through for you, and I want to just tell you that a tsunami is a series of waves that are created when water is in an ocean. Water in an ocean is rapidly displaced. The waves can reach up to 100 feet in height before crashing onto land. Volcanic eruptions, impact of a large meteorite plunging into the ocean, underwater earthquakes can generate also a tsunami. The effects of a tsunami are devastating. So precautions: if a tsunami warning is sounded, one should immediately move to a higher ground. People near the sea or the beach should rush to higher places so that the water, but can't help it. One should stay away from the ocean till it is considered safe by the authorities. Okay. Tsunami is unpredictable, no one can stop it. That is going to happen, and it has happened also earlier in Odisha. It happened. We had a tsunami to the whole Paradip coast. The Paradip port and all had gone underwater. So the tsunamis that struck India, Indonesia, Sri Lanka and Thailand on 26 December 2004 was one of the biggest natural disasters in history. It was the second largest earthquake with a magnitude between 9.1 and 9.3 on the Richter scale, and it lasted around 10 minutes. Below the water it happened, and it came into India, Sri Lanka, Indonesia and Thailand, 26 December 2004. Okay, so we are till there. I'm going to keep it till there. So you guys stay safe and stay home and take care of yourselves. Only two things are left, that is droughts and cyclones, and after that we finish this. So on Tuesday, what I'll do on this coming Tuesday next week, so today is the 18th, right? 16th, 17th, 18th, yes, 18th, 19th, 20th, 18th is Thursday, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. I guess 23rd will be our next class if I am not wrong. So that day I'll complete for the droughts and cyclones, and by the coming Thursday these question answers will be ready for you. Okay, and we'll go to next chapter, that is not heritage. We will go to we can do we can do heritage. Heritages are old places, building, architecture. Material heritage include building, artifacts, paintings, coins and all. That will be quite interesting. That will be a good chapter to do. So we can do that, and that will be best. So take care of yourselves and be good. Stay at home. Respect your parents. Love your parents. And do little bit of naughtiness, but not too much. And do whatever you want after you do your studies. Okay. Bye bye. Take care and God bless. See you soon.